The beautiful summer weather is the perfect time to explore new wine options, and whether you're preparing it for a full meal, maybe one you've done on the grill, or something that you might want to take to a party, we have some helpful tips for you this morning. I'm joined by the Andiamo corporate sommelier, Joey. How do you pronounce your last name?
Georges.
Georges.
Yes.
Okay, because I didn't want to offend you there.
No, not
Thank
at
you.
all.
So, what is an Andiamo summer swirl?
So that's showcasing our 30 wines by the glass. You can choose 5 of them for a mere $25. It's very inexpensive. If you're going to get 2 glasses of wine, why go with something so one-dimensional as just 1 glass? You can do 5 different glasses and kind of expand your palate that way. And all of our food at Andiamo is very complex, and it goes great with these simple wines. So I highly recommend it.
Some people, they're intimidated. You go to a restaurant, you look at the wine list, and it may either be too long or just things you're not familiar with. Is there a sort of a helpful way for people, if you are sort of overwhelmed, to make a selection? Obviously, you can ask the sommelier.
Absolutely. You can ask me if I'm in-house, or you can ask any of our servers. Are more than prolific to talk about any of these wines on an authoritative level. Absolutely.
And what did you bring for us here today?
Well, I got, usually we're used to drinking Chardonnay from California or Burgundy. Yeah. So I have this wonderful Chardonnay called Tellus Chardonnay, which in Latin means earth. It's by the producer Falesco. It's beautiful. I think you should try it. It's right over there. Goes great with shrimp Andiamo, which is leeks and butter and garlic and shrimp. It's beautiful.
Wow. It smells really warm, almost buttery.
Yeah, it's unoaked, so it's a little bit buttery, a little bit more like peach. It's beautiful Chardonnay. Mm. And then its counter component, which is the Pinot Noir grape, which is indigenous to Burgundy. Usually used to getting Pinot Noir, of course, from California, which is more strawberry and jammier feel. And then you get the Burgundies, which are really kind of earth-driven. You get that crushed rock and just really austere flavor. And that's Four Graces Pinot Noir from Willamette Valley.
It smells wonderful.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
Very nice. I'm going to have to...
So we have a few of our dried meats here, cured. A little bit of sopressata, a little bit of capicola ham, and prosciutto di Parma. It's beautiful with any of these ones.
And you have some wonderful plates here. I see you mentioned lamb ribs. Lots of folks, when they see meats, rather as opposed to like fish, they think, all right, I have to go break out the red, even though they may prefer a white, let's say. Are there rules that people need to abide by when it comes to food and wine pairings?
Absolutely. There's a few rules. The first rule is anytime you have complex food, which is what all our fare is, you need a simple wine with that. So something with like a 1 grape varietal, nothing too too complex, because you want to counterbalance the two. Mm-hmm. You don't want to go too far with it.
Can you pair red meat with a white wine? Are those some of those basic rules? Are they more open now?
I don't suggest it, but you can definitely search for that really big Chardonnay or that really big white wine that is a little bit more higher in acid and higher in alcohol, that can stand up to these lamb ribs.
Right.
I've never had a lamb rib before, so you're welcome to try it.
Joey, thank you so much for joining us. Andiamo's corporate sommelier with some wonderful food and wine pairings for us for this summer. Now, when we come back, we'll have a final check of news, weather, and traffic. Stay with us.